walking to the gym. It's back today, the training back. I'm walking because I have my car repoed. So I can't drive to the gym anymore, unfortunately. I've got to walk in the rain. You know what? If you can't appreciate the rain, you'll never appreciate the sun. Let's go. I was talking to a client earlier. So one of my clients was sending me some TikToks and she was just showing me, oh, can we like do like this? Can I like integrate this workout or these workouts into my program that she found on TikTok? And these TikToks, I don't know, maybe I'm just not on the algorithm of TikTok. Maybe it just hasn't reached my algorithm. But these workouts were, I've never seen anything like them before. I'm sure they exist and I'm sure people have seen them and they're probably more common than I realise, or at least creators are showing them more than I realise. And to be honest, it was Pilates X strengthening, whatever that means. I know what Pilates is and I know what strengthening is, but Pilates X strengthening, like they're dropping a hot collab. Like Pilates and strengthening are collabing together. But okay, benefit of doubt. But the best way I could describe these workouts was they're like the 4-in-1 equivalent of a workout. So this is back in the day when I was a jit, as they say. There's like those 2-in-1 combo TVs, you know that? Like that was ages ago. They haven't been around for probably like 15 years now. But you know, the ones that had like the DVD and the thing. But what you always find with these is that they never do a good job of either. So the 2-in-1, they're not great at doing either, but they're just together because why not? It's just something to sell. And I feel like these workouts are the same thing. It's just for a creator to sell their program, and they make all these workouts because they look unique. And if someone's like, okay, I've tried what works, right? What everyone knows works, the basics, but I was just never consistent with it, which is really the key to it all. You could do most workouts, even if they're not the most effective. As long as you do them consistently, they will probably work. So they scrap the stuff that actually works because they tried it and just wasn't consistent with it. And then they're just scrolling on TikTok and they see these new hybrid workouts that don't really work out much. And they think, oh, this is new. Maybe this will work for me. But it won't. The consistency is your issue, not the workout, or not the specific workout. And these workouts, they were like combining like a crunch, but they weren't really like a crunch like that, ab crunch, but they weren't really doing the crunch. They were like going halfway down and coming back up, and then they were just hitting the like laziest, weirdest tricep kickback with, once again, like half doing it with no stretch, no full range of motion, not even half range of motion, like 1/8 of the range of motion. And then they just come out and just pull their leg out and pull it back in. And it's like, so you're combining stretches with strengthening. So basically, at the end of this all, is the conclusion to it is don't do the 4-in-1 workouts, equivalent of workouts. Instead, split up all those instead and do them individually and make them effective. Just like my example was the DVD and TV, right? If you just got a DVD player on its own and you got a TV on its own and just focus, let each item just focus on doing what it can do on its own, then you have far better results. Whereas when you have these like 2-in-1 stuff, it's just like they always break. None the TV doesn't isn't that great of a TV. The DVD player isn't that great of a DVD player. So yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Creators are really just like doing anything and everything to like move away from actually what works, what is the basics. And I think the issue with that is if they actually showed what worked in the basics, they'd run out of content after like 1 week. Because there's not really much to it. It's just doing it obviously well, doing it with full range of motion, like squats, like stuff that everyone knows. But I guess the key that people don't really think about is the fact that maybe it's not the workout that's the issue, maybe it's your consistency. But I think that's too much for people to digest. People just prefer to be oblivious, I guess. So maybe that's too much of a rude awakening. I seem out of breath on these walks because essentially most of the walk is down a really steep hill and then back up a really steep hill. So I know I come off a bit sniffly and out of breath. Sniffly is just because it's winter and I'm just feeling a bit down. You know, like down as in like health and like congestion. I feel a bit congested, but I don't feel down. If anything, I feel as up as I could be. Yeah. Before gym, I had meal prepped lunch that I've obviously prepared ahead of time. I've really got into the routine of meal prepping at this point. It just helps me stick to the food. Sometimes, you know, it stops the excuse of, oh, I just don't want to cook. Let me see what's on Uber Eats or whatever, you know, ordering food instead. And the options around me currently aren't that great either. So there's not even like a Chipotle or like pretend healthy option. It's all just junk. So been doing really well with the meal preps. I had sweet potato, chicken, and broccoli. I know, original. But you know what? The chicken, I seasoned it so perfectly, and I barbecued it, and it was beautiful. The chicken was the standout. Sweet potato, I prefer normal potatoes to be honest with you. It's just, I was in the supermarket, just thought, oh, let me try the sweet potato this time around. And the broccoli's just broccoli. It's not good or bad, it's just broccoli, really. We're back. I'm thinking, what would I be training? I think I'll probably start off with pull-ups to begin with. You know, pull-ups, and then I think from there, lat pull downs. I'm feeling dumbbell rows. I think, or I might do renegade rows. I think I'll do renegade rows. We'll see. That's the thing with me. I just kind of know a good amount variety of workouts at this point that I just really just pick and choose from kind of like the library in my head and just make it work really, I guess. But yeah, don't be believing most of the stuff these content creators are putting out. I mean, there are really good ones who call out other content creators for their BS as well, to be honest. But even some that don't call out anyone, but doing good, you know, educating people and actually being creative about their content. And then there's others who are just doing it for the sake of content, really. Be aware, guys. Be aware. All good to go. Got a warm up. So just going to do the usual stretches. And then we're going to smash the back. I do love the back day. Back day is one of my favourite. High expectations. Just going to just hit these stretches and then I'm going to do some ab work before probably do what? Hanging leg raises. Okay. Oh, really. With this one, obviously, keep your leg as stiff as possible and really feel it at the back of the hamstrings. So good. And then floor work. Stretch down. Nice. Up. Back down. Push out. The usual. Obviously, I've adopted quite a lot of these moves from yoga. But they still work just as well. With weight training, of course. So that's kind of the goal, I guess. Keep flexible. I've had some pretty bad injuries on my shoulders, but for me, I feel like since I've been started stretching, it just made it so much better, to be honest. Oh. These, I guess with this one, I could probably work up to a split eventually, but that's going to be like, that'll take some time. I think I'm quite still far from a split, but I can stretch down like this. Just really stretch it out, right? And then I think we'll do mountain climber. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. I'm trying to hype myself up and not in the mood. It's got to be done. Oh. This is good for obviously just a bit cardio to get the heart pumping, and of course the core. Just good. Get a bit of isometrics for a warm up. 10 more seconds. I did stop prematurely to check the timer. I promise I can do it. I can do it. Done. Now I'm gonna superset leg raises and pull-ups. Obviously I could do pull-ups on their own and probably achieve better results. Just pull-ups and just putting all my energy into that. But time is of the essence. Can't be here all day, right? So I'm gonna superset it. Just makes sense because it's all bar work. So might as well do one and then do the other after. Let's go. Some scapular stretches with my shoulders. Nice. We're getting there. Let's take a quick breather before I hit pull-ups. I mean, I don't even recovered fully from last time I did. But it's got to be done. Pull-ups, just gonna do them to failure and just do multiple sets of them. My back's already dead and I pretty much have only done a warm-up. Leaning out is not for the easy, man. It takes a lot of work. You just, no energy. So like every workout I'll come, just less and less energy. But I've got rest days coming, so rest day tomorrow. Looking forward to it. As I mentioned, makes sense just to stretch out the shoulder. Just as we're doing pull-ups, let's go straight into the leg raises. Trying to really control my pelvis and hip. It's controlled. Trying to keep my legs as straight as possible. That gets harder as I go on. So, giving it a quick rest. Key part with the pull-ups is you want to angle your chest up towards the bar. So when you do the pull-up, ideally you don't want to be going vertically up. You kind of want to angle your chest up towards the bar. So when you're pulling out, you're kind of working towards the chest. I'll show you if I've got any more reps in me. Let's see. See what happens. You just got to go for it. Much better. And you're fully working the back and the lats. You're fully working the lats and not working the shoulders. So, final one. Let's go. Final set. Maybe. Depends how I feel after. Like I told you guys, I got a feeling. No structure to this. Oh. Working it up. Oh, gotcha. That's me sitting at 94 kg. So I feel like more than half my weight is all in my legs. So. Let's go. That's not factual, so fact check me on that, but once again, that's just based on feelings. Let's go. All right, as I mentioned before, remember, angle up. Also doing these shoulders. Lucky. This is my last set because I have anything left in me. Struggling with those. Let me try a couple more. Let's get a couple more. Fuck. That was pathetic. But they're done. Let's move on to the next one. Barbell rows now. I haven't done these in like 7 months. So I'm not actually that proficient in them. It's really a back workout I've picked up in recent times, but warm up with the bar. Trying to get that 45 degrees flare in my arms. Just focusing on that. And of course, some plates on. Let's do 20 on each side. Okay, 15s. That's it, 15s. I was gonna do, actually, let's stick to 20 on each side. Come to destroy my back. Not come to play today, not come to play. This is one of those where I say Bismillah before, just in case. Alright, oh yeah. I'm gonna feel this one. Nice. I don't know how I did that. I did it, that's the important part. My back is aching. When you're starting to do a workout you're not too familiar with or just haven't trained in quite a long time, always just start on the lower weights, trust me. And keep the reps high. If it goes far too heavy too quickly, you're just gonna, before you've really mastered that form, it's bad news, buddy. Let's go. Push me like this. Keep it up, straight. Pull the pelvis forward, so you don't want to be like that. You want the pelvis pull forward and then pull back the hip, while also keeping the pelvis forward. If that makes sense. Doesn't, but. As you'll notice with most back workouts, most of it is about getting the elbow past the back and out. Well, this one obviously you're flaring at 45 degrees. Obviously with cable rows, it's more of a 90 degree. You just pull towards you. It's all about getting the elbow past the back. So that's where you deep stretch right past that point where your elbow meets the back. Beyond that is where you get all that deep stretch. So making sure you just kind of follow the whole workout through all the way to the end of it. How you have to think about it is every single one has top and a bottom. The top is when you're all the way deep in the stretch. The bottom is when the muscle is under far less tension than when you're in a deep stretch, because at the bottom, the top is when it's at its kind of deepest, and you kind of want to really get to know the top, because everyone knows the bottom when it comes to every workout, right? Like when you do shoulder presses, that would technically be the bottom, and that's the top, really when you get that stretch. Let's go, final set. Really trying to perfect the form on this one. Been a bit sloppy today. Just past the knees, remember? So you want to bring it down, just past the knees, all the way up. Not the greatest last set, but the last set nonetheless. So these seated rows, these are diverging. So focus on the upper back for this one. Sometimes I'll do them one side at a time, but I think just for time's sake, short on time for a bit, I think it's better just to double up on them. So I'm just going to do both sides. Here this is way too close, so you want to adjust the pads just so you're just about reaching the handles, but just about. Oh. And then need to go a little bit further. Yeah. Like that. So you always want just about reaching. I put it all the way back. Got a bit heavy on the warm up, to be honest. 73 kg. I'm committed now, so I'm gonna have to keep trying to do sets with 73 kg, to be honest. Probably can get like what, 4 or 5 reps out of those. Okay. I think I'll do one more set, 73 kg, and then I'm just gonna go drop set, bring it down. Can I do another set of 73 kg? We'll find out in the next episode. 78. This is fucking internet. The bros full send weight. Just for the sake of it. I have to get one more up, I have to get one with it. Just about. Yeah. The weight's coming down, guys. Exactly why I have to come down. Unless I want to pull something in my back. 2 more sets left. No, 1 more, sorry. I was supposed to do 2 more, but I was feeling that way on my back, and I was like, no. Let me redact what I just said. Just 1 more. For the final workout. Da-na-na-na. We got lat pull downs. Fun. I've gone pretty heavy. The warm up. That's it. I know that defeats the point of the warm up. Warm up's meant to be. It's meant to be a warm up. I'll probably say as close to my PR. Let's drop the weight a bit because there's no shame in dropping weight. Let's go. 3. Go. Warm up set done. Do 2 more now. Let's go. Keeping that thumb above the bar, just to improve the feel, really connect it with the lats. Oh, I think that's it for today. We're done. Why does it feel like such a power move to wear shorts outside in the winter? It's like everyone wears shorts in the summer, right? But in the winter, you know, it's only the elite athletes, the people proper working out. I was walking home from the gym and I felt so hungry and I cracked. Uber Eats popped up, it just knows me too well, with the 50% off coupon. So currently there's a foreign man driving to the KFC to pick up my order, deliver it to me. To be honest, the only saving grace is the fact that I only got chicken. No chips, no carbs, only chicken. Of course the breading has carbs, of course. But it happens even to the strong ones like us. It happens. Yeah, you could just treat this like a cheat, and then just 1 cheat meal, and then even though cheat meals don't really exist, they're a bit of a myth, but that's a topic for another day. I don't want to be discussing that, thinking about my KFC that's on the way. But yeah, tomorrow's a rest day, so I'll probably go to the grocery store and do a little run through there, and then see what happens after that. Be good to take a break because my body needs it. It's going to be such a beautiful rest day. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a day of editing as well. To be honest, I'm going to go back now, of course, tuck into my KFC and do some more editing as well. Your beautiful faces, so that all this amazing footage, some would say not so amazing, but we don't care about the haters, can reach you guys.